Good evening, guys. So, continuing the different states of consciousness through the Zodiac. Thank you, Chris Witecki, again for providing this method for me to be able to channel through. Step 3. This is one of my favorites. It's all about the Sag energy. Sorry, I'm a little bit partial because I'm a Sag rising, and I really connect with this energy a lot, which is all about I believe. Okay, so the Sag energy, it's all about, like, figuring things out, right? Figuring things out, but being in the flow of your journey. Allowing things to happen, believing that, like, the universe just literally has your back and you can just go out there and do whatever you want, you know, like, on your journey, like, have fun with it and just be taken care of because you just believe so much, you know, that you're just gonna be there having the most blissful time. And you know what that really is? It's like the leap of faith. That leap of faith, like, you know, as we were kids, you know, there was times where we were like, sometimes we might be a little bit hesitant on something, but when we have that childlike faith that, like, you know what? Let me just do it, because it's fun, right? Okay? And then we do it, and then we have a freaking blast, right? Because we took a chance, and it was kind of risky, but it's all good because we had fun, right? And we had a freaking blast, right? Okay, the other aspect of the Sag energy is philosophy and studying and looking at things from different perspectives and angles and stuff. I love that, okay? So, like, not completely, like, having no, you know, foundation at all. No. Like, there's some study in it. There's like, okay, well, this is what I believe, but this is why I believe it. And let me share with you why I believe this. And then let's build on it. Okay? So, like, that is, like, the super, like, coolest aspect of the Sag energy. It's like you really get to be whoever you want to be because you believe it. And that's the point, right? Yeah, right? I mean, if we don't believe that anything can happen in this lifetime, what is the point? I mean, we've already seen so many things, right? We've already seen so many magical things happen in this lifetime, right? We see them every single day. Why can't we believe that anything can happen if we just believe? Like, seriously. Like, I want to share this one with you. In Rosh Hashanah service, one of the Barbara Bloom from my temple, okay, she shared a story of her perspective, her version of the story of Hannah, okay, in the book of Samuel. Okay, let me take you through this. Hannah walks in to a temple, okay? And is so stricken with grief, so upset, the fact that she could not be pregnant. Like, she was labeled barren. She was not able to have a child. And she came in and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed, screamed out, cried out to God for understanding of why. That if she was to be on this earth, what was her point? And the conclusion was she asked God to provide her with a child. And then she took it one step further. That she would dedicate that child to God. Okay? Now, I'm going to share something with you. I did a similar thing. Okay? When I received my car, prior to that, it was around Tish B'Av, which is the commemoration of the destruction of the two temples in Jerusalem. Okay? And what I learned was about the Mishkan and the Mikdash, which are two compartments of the Ark of the Covenant. Okay? And the Ark of the Covenant was placed inside of the temples. Okay? And that is where the stone tablets of the Ten Commandments laid in that Ark of the Covenant. And there's two compartments, one called the Mikdash and one called the Mishkan, okay? And they each stand for the divine feminine and the divine masculine, okay? So then we took a Kabbalistic approach by looking into this, and here's some healing with it, okay? So that we have what's going on and with the structure of our system, which stands for the divine masculine, the structure of what's going on today. Well, it's talking about the Shekinah, okay? So we have the Elohim, the divine masculine, taking the Shekinah energy, okay? And providing a healing, working with that divine masculine energy, the Elohim, right? Okay? So taking that Shekinah energy and allowing for the healing of the earth, of Mother Earth, okay? So when I started thinking about this, I started thinking about the name Sol Luna, which I associate with the divine masculine and divine feminine because of the fact of the sun and the moon. I don't know, it just made sense, okay? So I said to myself with the car, I said, if I need a car this badly, it's got to be for a higher purpose, straight up. So I'm going to name it Sol Luna. After that, the idea of the Shekinah and the Elohim in Sol Luna just made sense, you know? Like, I just connected with it. And so I did a little prayer. I did a little ritual. I did a little cry out to God that if I were to receive this car, that it be for the highest and best, okay? And that if I receive this car, that anyone who touches the car, goes near the car, sees the car, talks about the car, smells the car, okay, has a place in their heart for the car, rides in the car, okay, that anyone associated with that soul vehicle, that Sol Luna vehicle, would have a blessing bestowed upon them, okay? A blessing bestowed. that if that was going to happen, my car was now dedicated to spirit and for a higher purpose. Now, with that, I had to believe. I had to believe that spirit was involved, that God was going to help me get that car that looked like an impossible situation because it looked pretty darn impossible. But I said to myself, nothing is impossible. There's not one thing in this universe that is impossible, especially when it comes down to spirit, okay? Anything is possible. If you get anything out of this video, tap into your Sag energy and believe. Believe in yourself and believe that things can happen that are beyond us because we create this reality. So let us believe that we're going to change this world through our beliefs of something bigger, higher, and better because it's associated with unconditional, transcendent love coming from source, coming from the light. We're beaming down that love. So that is my video for the Sag energy. I hope you enjoy. This is Kevin, the Meditating Jew, and I'll see you for the next video. Divine, beautiful souls.